Once upon a time, bad bitch, evil villain lived in the city.
1. Rest. Next up. Three, two, one. Three, two, one. Three, two, one. Rest. Three, two, one. Rest. Next up, Tai Chi energy flow. 3, 2, 1, go. Focus on slow, deep breathing to circulate energy through the body. Maintain fluid, relaxed motions to enhance calmness and body awareness. Nearly there, just 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Activate your body by swinging the arms close to the torso with energy and focus. This time, 3, 2, 1. Rest. First up.
It's back to school, which means sports. I'm here at the baseball field. Celine has a game. Let's go watch the girls play. Am I able to buy the Powerball with a debit card?
Yes.
How much is it each?
How about the two?
Can I get 2, please?
So you want $34.
Okay. I'm not really a lottery person. I know people that never miss a day of buying a lottery, but when it gets up to the billions, definitely I go out and get me a couple of tickets. Hopefully.
The River Concert Series continues at Sequan Casino Resort with Mitchell Tenpenny live at the River at Retreat Pool and Cabanas Thursday, August 13th. Enjoy a night at San Diego's only country music pool party. Sit poolside or float along the lazy river while you dance the night away and sing along with Mitchell Tenpenny.
Right now I'm parked at Callista's school. I'm picking up the girls from school today. But I'm parked waiting. I got here a little early. One of the things I wanted to talk about is hair dye, because it's really it plays a big part in our lives as women. And you can see my grays. It has been I think 2 months now since I last dyed my hair. And like, it's not, I want to emphasize that it's not because of depression, or I no longer care about myself, or I'm not in a positive state of mind. It's the exact opposite. It's just because I want to have a healthier attitude and a healthier approach towards dyeing my hair. It's been, the studies of like toxicity in regards to hair dyes has been around for quite a while, and I don't know why. I just always like, it never registered. It never registered with me. I just always like, it never registered. But now it has resonated with me, and I just want to take a healthier approach to dyeing my hair. Before these past 2 months, I would dye my hair once a month. Every 3 weeks, I would dye it. I would go and buy myself the Revlon hair dye because it was the cheapest on the market, and I would dye my roots every 3 weeks without fail, once a month. If you think about it, that's crazy. That's 12 times a year that I was dyeing my hair, exposing myself to resorcinol. So the state that I'm in, this roots grown out state that I'm in, it's not because of depression. It's not because I'm not in a happy state of mind. It's not because I'm not feeling good. It's actually the opposite. If I've chosen to change my attitude and to change my approach because I want to do it in a healthier way, that's a surefire sign that you are in a happier state of mind. You are in a more positive state of mind, wanting to take a healthier approach versus a toxic one in regards to your if you think about that, it's crazy. It's 12 times a year that I'm exposing myself to resorcinol. So this state that I'm in, like my roots clearly visible, me not having dyed my hair or my roots these past 2 months, it's not because I'm in a depressive state of mind, that I'm not I'm not in a happy state of mind. I don't feel good about myself. It's the exact opposite. It's me wanting to have a healthier approach to what I do with myself. It's wanting to no longer use the toxic box hair dyes and resorting to resorcinol free hair product is a sign of just me being in that state of mind where I want to do better for myself. I want to take a healthier approach to things. It's really a constructive mindset versus destructive, which is the total opposite of which is kind of like a synonym of depression, just not being happy at where you're at in life. But so anyway, I am just going to resort to herbitint, and I think I'm just gonna let it grow out, let my roots grow out as long as I can, and I want longer intervals between when I dye my hair versus instead of dyeing my roots 12 times a year, once a month, with toxic box hair dyes, I want to maybe dye my hair 4 times a year with resorcinol free, ammonia free, peroxide free hair dye. And if you're, let's take into consideration which of us are exposed to these. It's really like hairdressers, your hairstylist, and us ourselves, which is women, men, it doesn't matter, a female hairstylist, a male hairstylist, just one that does this as a profession. It's scary. I mentioned me and my approach and how I want to approach this from now on. Toxic hair dye and in regards to me. But I also wanted to share an option, like for us, for an option that allows us to work together. And this is for those women that get their hair dyed professionally at a hair salon by their stylist. And this is for the stylist himself or herself too that does this as a profession. What if you've decided to adopt this approach both as a woman that goes and gets her hair professionally done, or as a hairstylist professional that dyes their clients hair? This is an example, okay, of how we can approach this as caring individuals. So okay, I'm a woman that gets my hair professionally colored, and I don't do it at home at all. I go to a salon, I have my favorite stylist, and that's where I get my hair colored at. So this is an example. Okay, I'm headed out to the salon. I get to the salon. My stylist, my professional stylist, seats me, and this is what I ask her or him. Hey, I know you've been dyeing my hair, but I want to take a healthier approach. What are some options that you have available that's resourcinol free and just a bit more non-toxic? Do you have any hair dye options available to me that are a bit less non-toxic and definitely resourcinol free? And approaching it this way really allows you to afford yourself a healthier option while also affording your hairstylist a healthier option to work with you. So you're working together to really provide this healthier environment in regards to dyeing your hair. And I think there's nothing wrong in trying it. Now let's take another view of this healthier approach. Let's say I'm the professional hairstylist and a client comes in. I seat a client, whether it's a new first time client or a long time client. This is how I can approach it as a professional stylist. Hey, I wanted to let you know that I offer a healthier option in regards to hair dyeing that involves resourcinol free, ammonia free, and peroxide free hair dye. I can provide that to you if that's something you're interested in, and or I can just go with something else if that's not something that you're interested in. What does taking this approach mean? It means you're providing it through a professional hairstylist point of view. You are providing a client the option of going down a healthier route of self-care and a healthier route, a more non-toxic route of a self-care, like a self-care regimen that we do on a regular basis. But in doing that also, it also provides you, the hairstylist, a healthier way also. So it's a win-win situation for both the professional hairstylist and for the client. Let's take it from a client's point of view. You as a client, you are taking the steps, you are taking responsibility on making healthier choices for yourself by opting for less toxic dyes, and in doing so, you're also providing that to the professional hairstylist that's going to be working with you. So it's, once again, it's like a win-win situation. Whoever offers that first, like whoever offers it first, it could be the professional stylist that offers it before they start the job, or if it's the client that requests for it. You are both, either way, you're empowering yourself to take a healthier approach, and without it, and in doing so, you are hi kids. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my love.
Hi, this is my mini Dollar Tree haul. Just showing you what I got from Dollar Tree. I got these sunglasses. They're really cute. I really like how they look. And then I got these two lip liners. This one's like a lip stain, and this one's just like the pencil. And this is how it looks on my lips. And then I just got some razors because I needed some more, and that's it.
What's the brand on the lip stain?
The lip stain is Koki.
And what's the color? Do you have the color? It's pretty on
It's
you.
it's like light pink almost.
Okay. What about the brand for this
one's LA Colors.
LA Colors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and those sunglasses are, let's see them on you again. Wow. That looks good on you. You look gorgeous, babe.
Thank you.
Today's Friday, and I do have a pop-up vintage event this coming Sunday at the Mart. So I'm taking Friday and Saturdays to print out and prepare for, my vintage items for that pop-up event. I'll take you along with me today. This morning, one of the newest things I've added to my morning routine is quick cooking rolled oats. And this brand that I got a while back from Ross is so good. It's Avenida or Avelita. It's Avenida quick cooking rolled oats, and wow, it is so good. My nail color is just plain white. It is nail polish that I got from the Dollar Tree store, and the white nail polish is inspired by my granddaughter Callista. This is what she has on her nails 95% of the time, this white nail polish shade, and I was just inspired by her, and so I picked up white nail polish from the Dollar Tree, and that is what I have on. And you guys, I've had this nail polish on for 1 week. Just regular nail polish from the Dollar Tree store, topped with OPI's top coat. And I've been, washing dishes just 1 week, and not bad. I also have a nail tip. This is just for all women in general, but really, it's really for if you're over 50, if you're over 50 years old, this is really a game changer. We all know the cuticle oil on your nails type of thing, fingernails. But what we don't see often is bringing that cuticle oil down to your toenails also, and just slathering your toenails with cuticle oil, and you will see the difference, especially for women 50 years and older. We're aging, our nails are aging also, and you just add, smother your toenails with cuticle oil. Lately, I've been taking my BP in the morning and at night. And I used to do this regularly in Oregon, but because of course I had my own apartment, I had my own place. But then I moved to San Diego, and my baby is graciously putting up with me here in his space. So I didn't have the space to really accurately take my BP, but now I do, and it's something I do every morning and in the evening. And it's just very reassuring to see what my BP is starting my day and what my BP is ending my day. So it's something I also wanted to share in case it inspires you to do that also. I know in a previous vlog I mentioned that I've started doing Tai Chi. It's a game changer. So last month in July, and I clearly remember when it started, it was the day after the pop-up vintage event at the Mart. I woke up the next day, and my left shoulder, like right here, it was like just this immense pain, and I couldn't even like put my arm behind me. I couldn't lift it up, and I thought it was from lifting something like one of the chests that I had at in my space, and it could have been, but the pain started in July, and by July 31st, I still had that pain. After it had been a month of that persistent pain here in this shoulder, my left shoulder area, after a month, I decided, you know what, this has gone on longer than a week, 2 weeks. It's just gone on for so long. I need to go get this seen, because what if this is like the first signs of something more serious, like heart, stroke, because this area is where our heart is, right? Anyway, yeah, I thought, like it's been going on for more than 2 weeks, a week. I think I want to get seen for this. Then get this, like the next day or 2 days later, I was watching YouTube, and I was watching the Today Show. It was just a short clip from that day or the previous day's Today Show and it had Savannah Guthrie in it, and they were featuring some items. I can't remember, but I'll put the clip up here. And then I was watching that, and then she mentioned, at some point, she mentioned frozen shoulder, and that, like, I was like intrigued, because I've never heard that term before, frozen shoulder. And so when the YouTube video ended, I got my phone and I typed in frozen shoulder, and wow, you won't get this. It was the exact, everything about frozen shoulder that I was reading on my phone on Google was the exact same ailment that I was going through. At that point, I realized, whoa, what I'm suffering from, this is what it is. It's every single symptom that they say what frozen shoulder is what I'm experiencing. And so I didn't think, and there is no cure for it. Sometimes it lasts for months. The longest could be 2 years. That's crazy. And so I I didn't say I'm going to do Tai Chi because maybe it will help with my frozen shoulder. I didn't. The decision to do Tai Chi was completely came about because I'm no longer working, and because I'm like a couch potato a lot. Like I'm a bit more lax because I'm not working. So I thought, I got to get my body moving. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to lift weights, etc. I didn't want to do Pilates. So because I didn't want to be on the floor. So what, and I've been seeing Tai Chi, commercials on YouTube. And so, you know what? I figured, let me Google Tai Chi for beginners. And let me look on Facebook for Tai Chi for beginners. And lo and behold, I found it. And I started doing it. And I started diligently, nonstop, once a day doing Tai Chi um, last week. And last week was when I discovered that I had frozen shoulder. And it was the same, discovering that what I was suffering from was frozen shoulder, and discovering frozen shoulder, the term, and realizing that that's what I was going through, and starting diligent Tai Chi. After a week, oh my gosh, wow, it has helped. After 1 week of Tai Chi, my frozen shoulder is like 75% better. 75% from 100, from zero not feeling good, it went up to 75% feeling good, much better on my shoulder. And they state that there is no cure for frozen shoulder. And men and women get it, but women and frozen shoulder is also like women that are on HRT, on estrogen, they supposedly they don't suffer, they don't get the attacks of frozen shoulder. Women that are on HRT and estrogen, etc. But the studies can't confirm that, that studies aren't confirmed in regards to that, but there's a belief in that. But personally, I still don't want to take HRT or estrogen. I'd rather get the frozen shoulder now that I know that Tai Chi, wow. If you have frozen shoulder, start Tai Chi. Start Tai Chi for beginners. Look it up on YouTube. Start with 7 minutes, then progress to 15 minutes, then progress to 30. I am telling you, it worked for me. It worked for me. Like I still have a little bit of it because it's only been 1 week, and this is the highest that I can get my arm up after 1 week. But oh, the pain in regards to laying on my side on this part, and it has eased tremendously. Tai Chi has helped tremendously, and I'm going to continue. I just love it. I love Tai Chi. It's just so subtle. You can really feel it. You can really feel it working on every inch of your body, but it's just very peaceful, and it's not aggressive. It's not an aggressive form of exercise, and I I love it. What was I going to talk about? Tai Chi. Tai Chi. I I wow. I definitely recommend Tai Chi. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is tarot cards, and it's a new obsession of mine. It's a learning point for me, learning the tarot, and I recommend that too. Like you start your day, like we've done horoscopes, but tarot reading it's really I don't know, don't you want to know how to read tarot cards and incorporate it into your life? And they have tarot reading cards for beginners. If you are thinking or interested in it, buy yourself a introduction to tarot, a simple beginner's basic introduction to tarot deck, and start off with one daily. Take one out of the deck, um, look at what you have, and then look up the interpretation of it, and you will um, it will be really, really an enjoyable and enlightening routine to add to your life. I love it. I I take a deck out. I take my deck out and then I pull a card out and I learn. I look up the interpretation for that card, and I have insight, and I love it because I'm learning the tarot deck. I'm learning how to read the tarot, and it's something I really enjoy. So I hope that inspires you to learn the tarot. Get yourself a beginner's basic learning tarot deck and pull a card out every day to read your fortune for that day. And then work yourself up to 2 cards, work yourself up to 3 cards. I, I love it. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go print out those signs for my vintage pop-up space this Sunday. Let's go thrifting. And I've got my Yeti cup, and in my Yeti, I've got watermelon slushy. I got watermelon. I scooped out all the watermelon flesh and I froze it. And every day I make myself a watermelon slushy, and it is so good. We didn't win the Powerball millions, but 20 million is at stake. It starts off at 20 million, so I'm here at AM PM, and I'm going to get me a Powerball ticket. We're here at the public library. We have a printer in our space, but it's just him and I, so we don't print. We are not heavy printers. It's not a huge part of our lives. So me personally, once in a great while when I need to print something, I just come to the public library and I print my printouts at the public library. Ink right now is just so high, and then it's fine if you use it. Like if you have kids at home, school, and they're still in school, little kids, kids in high school and they're still in school, or if you like work, or if it fits your lifestyle. But we don't need to print out anything at all most of the time. So it doesn't make sense to buy ink, have it sitting in the printer and drying out, and us probably printing out just one printout and then not needing to print anything out, and then by the time we do, the ink has already dried out and gone to waste. So yes, the public library is my favorite place to come and print out anything I need. So I'm here to print out my signs for my pop-up event.
She'll keep you in mind, so I believe it.
This weekend at Grocery Outlet. Whatever came first, these prices probably won't. Hurry in while they last.
I'm here at the Dollar Tree. I was watching the news last night. I need to get some stuff in here, but I was watching the San Diego news last night, and there are women across the country that have brought lawsuits against Dollar Tree because they've experienced sexual assault. And by sexual assault in the store, what has happened to them is certain men in certain locations have victimized women by doing, whatever it is, and then smearing it on women. How gross is that? So, I mean, if you're in the store, just be aware of your surroundings. I mean, that is just crazy and disgusting.